Okay, now we're not muted. Hello.
Hello.
Good thing we were muted, actually. Hi, everyone. I want to make my chair.
I love how in the chat, when we logged on, YouTube put an automated message that says, "Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by community guidelines." So
I will remember, YouTube. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the reminder.
I'm guarding my privacy.
Me?
By not saying the address of where we're at.
Too.
Phantom... Perv, we were saying naughty things.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another movie night with me. Tonight we have Laura, who you will recognize from the scandalous video I made about Sia and her film.
I had a different hair color. I had brown hair then. So if you don't recognize me, that's why.
Else. My computer sounds like it's melting a little bit. Go, don't need this, don't need that. Put that away. Let's see who is here tonight. AAGH215. Hi. Snowy. Liam. Phantom. Nabstabluke of D&D. You're new.
Fun.
Hello.
I like the little mushroom.
We have like regulars in the chat who have been in like a bunch of these streams, and then there's some people who like some new people every week, which I think is a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
Fuel Shy is a regular. Phantom is a regular. Snowy's a regular. 300D is a regular. Bored Ghost. Abe is a regular. Sandwich is a regular. Jared is a regular. A lot of regulars. We got a lot of regulars tonight. Jared, Walt, Scolded Milk.
Scolded Milk? Oh, that...
My address is blank. Walt says, I freaking love Jumanji.
I'm excited to watch this. I haven't seen this since I was a little kid.
I definitely watched it when I was a little kid and remembered nothing. And then I watched it again, like, during the pandemic at some point. Haven't watched it since the pandemic, so... And... You know, that was at a period of time where I was like watching like 2 or 3 movies every day.
Wow.
So a lot of them kind of like meshed together.
What is meshed together with Jumanji for you?
Probably other Robin Williams movies. It's hard to say. I think I'm kind of confusing. Like I watched all 3 of the Jumanji movies. Kinda, not back to back, but like within like a few months of each other. So I feel like
they're all blending together.
I feel like they're kind of blending together. I will have to talk about because I'm doing a video where I watch every Danny DeVito movie, so I have to talk about
fun
Jumanji 3.
What a cute man.
Did you
Danny
see that
DeVito.
movie?
What
Jumanji The Next Level.
I don't think so. Is that the new one?
That's like the one that came out in like 2019. That's like the
no,
one.
I don't always, remakes make me nervous sometimes. I'm like, that's not supposed to be like that.
They're not remakes, they're sequels.
Oh.
But they're sequels that take place like way later.
Huh. Maybe I should see it after this though.
The plot of those is that so the Jumanji game, it's a board game in the original movie that we're gonna watch,
right? Yes.
And then in the sequels the game like evolves because they're like kids don't play board games anymore, so the game is magic and it turns into a video game.
And
the video, but it's still the
smart
same
Jumanji.
It's still the same game, I guess.
Yeah, but
in the third one, like different people get sucked into the game, and Danny DeVito is one of the people who gets sucked into the game.
Oh, cool.
And so the whole movie is like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson pretending to be Danny DeVito.
Why does he have to pretend to be Danny DeVito?
They like morph into the bodies of like the characters in the game. So Danny DeVito ends up in Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's body. Like
they switch bodies.
They like when they get sucked into the video game, they're a character in the game. So he's like, oh, I'm this character, but he's just Danny DeVito stuck in that body. And then later they swap bodies, and now it's Awkwafina, and so Awkwafina is pretending to be Danny DeVito. And it's, I don't know. I thought that was funny. but I was also kind of.
I think if I see it, it'll be funny. I think it's a little confusing for me to picture what's going on, but
yeah. Well, we're gonna watch the first, and then if
and
you're
I'll be
so
ready.
invested, you can watch the two more recent ones. I think they're fun. You know, it's. Some people think they're bad. I mean, there's people who thought the original Jumanji was bad. It's Jumanji, you know. It's like it's one of those. It exists. Some people grew up with it and like love it. You know.
I really liked it when I was a kid, at least. Does the word Jumanji actually mean anything?
I don't think so. I think it's like a made up. Like they wanted a word that sounded like jungle.
It's a good made up word. It's like a strong Jumanji.
Lane the Lad says, meanwhile, I play board games weekly and I'm 32 years old. Okay, well, you're cool.
Yeah, because that means you have people to play with.
That means that you have taste. Mm-hmm. And that means you have friends.
I really like that it's kind of a board game, but not exactly code names. That's like the most fun party game.
Aaron said, this movie scared the hell out of me. Monkeys and spiders. OMG, not to spoil, but jeepers. Yeah, no, this movie, like, I feel like, by the time I saw it, I was old enough to not be scared by it. But I remember being scared of the trailers for...
being scared of a trailer is funny.
I was scared of the trailers for Zathura. Do you remember that?
No, what's Zathura?
It was like basically the same story as Jumanji, but instead of a jungle board game, it's a space board game.
Oh.
It came out in like 2005 or something, and it's... no one really remembers it. Chat, what do we think about Zathura from 2000? That was...
Ag215 says Jumanji's a Zulu word. Oh, that's cool. It does sound like it would be a real word.
Okay, I'm gonna order pizza.
Ooh. Fun.
Chat, what are you all eating tonight? Also, I'm so curious. Who has not watched this before? There's always some people, no matter what the movie is, who haven't watched it before. Who's a... Oh my gosh. Hi, Jacob.
I ate spaghetti. Cool. I love eating spaghetti. Abe read the book, played the game, and has seen the movie. I forgot there was a book. That's cool.
Like you played the board game, or you played the... Because they did like a Jumanji video game that wasn't good. It was like so weird.
Wait, was it a book first though? It sounds like it was a book.
I think they probably did like a, the novelization. They used to do that for movies. I think
that's true.
I guess they still kind of do that, but as you can see from my YouTube search history, I'm deep in my Amelia Perez era.
Prepping. Yeah, that's gonna be a sick video.
Yeah, this video is like, honestly, I'm proud of it. I'm worried that it's gonna attract the most anger of any video I've done since my Oscars video. But
it's funny that people got really mad over your Oscars video. What was the big thing people were saying about that?
That video was like, I covered every Oscars movie, but like a lot of them I just like would say one sentence. Yeah. Or I would just like, if it was like some older movies, I would just like kind of dump all over because I was like, this sucks. And that's part of why that video did well, is because I'm like out here insulting like the best picture winner of 1966, and like someone's grandpa's getting mad in the comments. I'm like, I'm sorry, Gigi is a creepy movie, and the fact that you don't think it's creepy is creepy. Oh yeah, Jacob, you're in Sydney. That's like... It's about to be summer here in America, but it's about to be winter for you.
Oh, cool.
Which is weird to think about. I don't think I've ever even been to the Southern Hemisphere. I've never been to the Southern Hemisphere.
Me neither.
Gotta go sometime.
Yeah.
Come to Brazil, they say.
We'll go and watch movies.
Australia, Brazil, New Zealand. Those are like 3 places in the Southern Hemisphere I want to go someday.
Oh. Rage.
That was literally rage baiting film nerds. Like, that was what that video was. And I kind of knew that's what I was doing. I just didn't think it would work.
It's funny when people really fall into a trap.
I'm just like, in hindsight, it's just like, wow.
Yeah.
I really did that. That was like my first video that took off. And when I was making it, I was like, this could do really well. the more insulting I am. So Abe says, I've never seen Zathura, probably because Jon Favreau was Jon Favreau's made some good movies. He made Elf.
Oh, I like Elf. I like the first 2 acts of Elf where it's sillier. I don't really like the fully earnest third
But
act.
for every Elf, there's a live action Lion King. So he's pretty hit or miss. Okay. So this movie is free on YouTube. Also, Napster Luke said, I've always wanted to watch it but never have. Okay, so there's at least one person in the chat who has not watched Jumanji.
I just don't remember it so much that it'll be like I'm watching it for the first time.
Yeah. And for me, it's been like 4 or 5 years. So like I remember it, but it was at a period of time where I was watching like a couple movies a day at least.
Wow. That's probably way better than being on social media all day, though, which I often am.
Well, that's how I got to where I am now, where it's just like I watched and I'm seeing amount of. Have I shown you my Letterboxd account? It's like
I don't think so.
It's it's kind of gross actually.
Because I do want to do Letterboxd at some point, but I made an account and I never actually like posted on it or anything.
You never like entered the movies that you watched?
No, I need to do that.
Oh my gosh, when I'm on Letterboxd, Abe, you watched how do I say it? Amar Core, the Fellini film. Oh, you're in school. Oh. You watched it in class.
Nice.
Abe, are you in film school? Remind me. You probably said it before if you have. Okay, I was going to show you. So these are my stats on Letterboxd.
Wow.
I've apparently seen 2,862 movies, which is kind of wrong because those aren't all movies.
What are there TV on here too?
There's like miniseries.
Oh,
Miniseries are on here, and there's some things where it's like a short film. It's like that doesn't count as a movie.
But that's over 4,000 hours, it says, which is a lot of hours.
Well, I've watched the whole top 250. I've watched every Best Picture winner. I've watched all of these, all of those, almost all the animated films. Like, I've watched a lot of stuff.
Wow.
I really want to fill in all these circles. I think it'll be really satisfying for my ADD. Not ADD. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Whatever. Am I still on a stream?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I knew it. Okay, Abe. You are in film school.
Nice.
When I was in film school, I was watching TV. Because I don't know what it was. It was just like I was really into TV shows, and then during the pandemic, it kind of like morphed into me watching a lot of movies instead. I still watch a lot of TV shows, but anyway, I'm talking too much. I'm gonna order pizza.
No, it's good to talk.
To the chat. Let's go.
Okay. I'm looking at that screen. Wait. Is this the most recent thing?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Because everyone's saying goodbye.
Oh wait, no. This is old.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, wait,
no.
Leaving before we even get started.
That was last week's. Oops.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Okay, how do I get up there?
That's okay. Technology is hard.
Indy says this movie's always scared me.
That's fair. You know, if it was real, it'd be a bad situation.
This is one of the movies that Cartoon Network forced on me.
Still need to finish Breaking Bad. I finished it. It's worth finishing, in my opinion. So, Sandwich Studios, when you have time, do it up.
And Better Call Saul if you are committed.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't get into Better Call Saul, but should I commit to it? Is it worth it?
It's like more Breaking Bad. It's like the way it ties it all up is just like
it's satisfying.
All the like characters, like you get to see how like Gus became powerful. You get to see how like Hector ended up in the wheelchair. You get to see like just all these characters when they were like younger, and you get to see like just kind of how they ended up the way they were later on.
That's cool.
Okay, I'm gonna order us some pizza.
Yay, pizza.
I cannot say the name of the pizza place because I don't want to be doxxed. Like, remember when Andrew Tate was doxxed because of his pizza?
Oh, I forgot about that. That's so funny.
Because he wasn't doxxed. Well, I guess he was kind of.
He just put it out there himself by accident. Chris De Laurent is being brave in the chat. He said, maybe you're scared of Jumanji, but I'm not. I don't know yet if I'm going to be scared.
Do you want New York pizza or like fast food pizza?
Whichever you want.
I have not seen the Red movies, no.
What are the Red movies?
It's a movie called Red, and I think they made one called Red 2.
Oh. Is it an action movie?
I think so. I have not watched every movie, but I have watched a lot of movies. What kind of pizza? Cheese?
Yeah, just regular. Bored Ghost, I like that your username just like makes me feel comfortable because it's like you're always bored. So even if I'm not that interesting on here, that's just your deal, and that's okay.
All right, I'm gonna get New York pizza.
Okay.
Gotta support local businesses while I'm on camera. We're not doing any of this Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's, whatever. I support local businesses only, except for when I'm broke.
Except for when it's hard.
Except for when it's difficult.
Yeah.
Okay, so just cheese is fine?
Yeah.
Cool. Cheese pizza and white.
We have white wine.
White wine.
This was, can I show a label or is that not okay?
Yeah, you can.
I can show a label. I got this for $10, which may sound a little disconcerting, but I have had it before and it actually is not bad. Gabriel says The Creative Kid is an action movie. It stars Bruce Willis, John Malkovich, Helen Mirren, Morgan Freeman, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and Anthony Hopkins. A Creative Kid is a fun name for a movie. Oh, thanks, Jordan, for saying I was funny. Sandwich Studios has a quote, when your sleep schedule is abysmal, you can sleep anytime. I don't know where that quote is from, but that's a good quote.
How many people are here, actually? Let me look.
Oh, wait. Nebula's Mind says video is lagging behind audio. Is that an us problem or a them problem? Oh, other people are saying audio too, so it might be an us situation.
Hold on. Oh, I think it might be the cord.
Oh.
Is that any better?
Nebulous Mind refreshed. Is that working for other people? Snowy says, yeah, audio isn't synced.
Hold on.
Oh, Gabriel, The Creative Kid is your name. I thought that was the name of a movie, like how The Karate Kid is a name of a movie. But instead of a kid doing karate, he was just being very creative.
The Creative Kid?
The Creative Kid. Okay, I think things are fixed. Yay!
Sorry, I'm like distracted trying to order this pizza.
No, I'm sorry I keep distracting you. It's just, I don't know how to fix any technical situation that happens. Sandwich Studios, what's your favorite idea? Wow, what a big question.
That's a big question. How many people are here? 45 people.
YouTube is not receiving enough video.
Oh, that's from, I think it's fine now.
Oh, okay. What does that error even mean?
Let me see if I can figure figure it out. Oh, I see what's happening.
Okay. Good, because I don't.
Yeah,
I just
I'll
see
fix
a
it.
lot of
I'll
stuff
fix it.
happening.
I will fix. It's definitely like lagging for some people.
Oh, Walt said, I just saw Jumanji recently at my local Alamo Draft House with my grandma. That's so nice. One of those movies you can watch with the whole family.
Oh my gosh, okay. Why is it doing this? At least on my end, it's being weird. See if I can figure this out.
Yes, Saki, we are watching the old Jumanji. The classic.
Tools, what's going on? Hello. There's definitely some settings that are like, did it get any better for anyone? Because it's still looking weird on my screen, but I'm not sure if that's like, okay, now it says good.
Oh.
So I think it's maybe fine for some people. Okay, it's fine for some people. This is the struggle of living in a city sometimes.
Yeah. I have Spectrum, and literally every couple weeks, it's like service outage for 4 hours. It's wild.
Okay, so I'm gonna get some glasses for this. You want any water?
Oh, water would be good too.
Okay.
Thank you. You're so
Just
kind.
have a chat.
Okay.
Have a talk.
It's working better. That's so good to hear, because I really do want this to be a good experience for everyone.
I had some early streams where I streamed in like potato quality, and it was
Potato quality. That's a funny phrase. There is a Jumanji animated series. Ooh, that sounds like fun too.
Where did it put the... Anyone want to talk about Sia while we're here?
Or life, or love, or...
Do you think Sia has like watched our video?
I really don't
I
know.
think someone sent the video to Sia.
Yeah, maybe.
Put this away.
Wait, now is this still the quote about sleep schedules comes from Hot Delicious Pissa. What a name. Sure. See, I can't see it though. Her eyes are covered. That's really funny. I do like Kathy Griffin, Nebulous Mind. Yeah, she's funny. Did you watch Life on the D-List, her reality show back in the day? That I remember being fun. Jacob, I just saw Sinners too, also, like a few days ago. It was so good if you haven't seen it yet. That's actually what we were talking about before the stream started.
I did not steal that cup from Westville. I got it at a thrift store.
Ooh. Phantom, you scandalous person. Sailing the open seas.
Also, real quick before we start, let me just pull up.
Phantom, me too. At that point, I would watch like any reality TV show that was on.
Should I binge watch The Jersey Shore?
That would be fun.
Just for fun.
Make a video on it?
Just silly goofs. I mean, there's already better videos about that. I just, like... I don't know. It seems like it'd be just that much funnier to watch it now. Because it's, like, such a time capsule of, like, that specific era of pop culture. Let me pull these up real quick. Come on, please open.
Is that the cat scratching?
I think so.
Thought I heard something. Last stream I was here for is Nacho Libre. That looks like a fun movie. I've never seen that one.
Who did I watch that with?
I don't know.
Chat, who did I watch Nacho? Oh, Noah. Noah Friend. Another comedian. Yeah, I'm kind of popular. I kind of know a lot of comedians.
You
and
do.
stuff.
You know a lot more people than I know.
Okay, chat. So, as usual, I'm fundraising for a couple of families in Gaza.
Yeah.
Any donations that you give, I have it down on the screen below. I will write it on this board. Or if you want to write on the board, you can write on the board.
Oh, me?
Do you want to write numbers? Do you want
Sure,
to write
I can write numbers and letters.
Okay. Write the words, write the word donations, and then like a dollar sign, like a big dollar sign on the board. Donations, okay. Wait,
Yes, that was...
let's do...
That part was wrong.
Big old pink dollar sign.
Oh. Wait, 2 lines should be through it, I feel like. There we go. Yeah.
Not my best work, but... Any donations you give to either of these 2 streams, we will write this number on the board and put the number behind us, right here. As you all know, things are bad. Things are bad in Gaza. There's a blockade, a food shortage. I did see today in the news that they're finally starting to ease it, but for now, people are just trying to survive. So any donations you can give is going to help some people in need. The first campaign is the campaign that I have been like helping with a lot, and the second campaign is one that my friend has been helping with a lot. So the second one especially, like, because they had like issues with it before, like they're finally starting to get the money over there. And also the one I'm supporting, if you can give even just like a couple of dollars, it would be great, and then I can write numbers. I feel like the dollar sign should be a cool S.
I know how to do that.
Like this Stuzzy, what's it called?
I don't know what it's called, but it's I know a cool S. The 3 lines, and then the triangle on that, and then more lines.
I remember seeing a tutorial at one point where it was like, here's how to draw a sussy sign. I have to make this video short because my parents are calling me. I gotta go eat dinner. It was like some it was like some 12-year-old doing this tutorial. Okay. Enough of that.
Phantom, oh, you're in Europe, because I noticed that's a euro sign and not a dollar sign. That's cool.
Let's get the movie started. It's 9 o'clock. It's time to movie. I got it.
Okay. Now the lighting's better in here. Yeah, Nebula's Evasive is internationally famous. That's cool.
It's time to Jumanji.
Yeah.
It's time. Jumanji's not a verb.
It could be. Anything could
It's
be
time
a verb.
It's time
to watch.
It's time to Jumanji.
It's Manji time.
It's Manji time. Manji sounds like a Michelin star restaurant. Manji. It's actually too dark. I'm gonna turn this down.
Jacob called you Miss Worldwide.
Yeah, I got fans in
different area codes.
In different countries.
Yeah, different country
that
codes.
I haven't been to, but one day when I have more money and like flying, maybe, because I don't really like flying.
I don't either. And I think it's gonna be a while before anyone likes flying with this stuff that's going on.
Yeah, doors falling off mid-flight and
air traffic controllers just not being around in Newark, at least.
Please connect. Please connect.
Oh, manji is a Japanese word, actually. Someone said, what does it mean in Japanese? We're just trying to figure out the earpods Bluetooth situation.
Okay, hopefully this holds. You put that in your right
ear. In my ear. Yeah. In the right. Okay.
Yes. And we're gonna get started.
Falling away from the norm. I'm glad you got back safely too.
Where was the flight to?
Also, Damien, I love the rehearsal too. It's so good.
You're just talking about another Nathan Fielder production.
Yeah.
How To with John Wilson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's great. But man, I have episode 3 of season 2 of the rehearsal. One of the best pieces of television I haven't watched it yet. You have to soon.
Okay, we gotta focus up, y'all. It's time.
We have to focus up.
It's time to Jumanji. I want to ask again, how many of you have not watched this before? Oh, someone also, before we start, someone donated $5.
Yay!
Thank you to whoever that was. Is there a name on there? Thank you to Kira. Kira, thank you, Kira.
Yay!
That means you get to write a big 5.
Oh, yes.
Snowy hasn't seen it.
Cool.
Jacob hasn't seen it.
8.
Jacob hasn't seen it in 20 years. Nebula said, I watched it when it came out.
I put 5 little because then I'm going to maybe put other ones underneath it.
Well, you can just erase it.
Oh, so and then add it each time? I thought we were going to put each one in a list and then add them all together, but you want us to add
it's like the
each
total.
time.
I want to do the total.
Okay, now I understand the rules.
Original Wheat saw it when Original Wheat saw it when they were 3. Moon Mist hasn't seen it. Pink Lavender has only seen the new ones. Interesting. Edge of Time also saw it as a kid a long time ago. Yep. Okay, interesting. You've only seen the new ones. Is it an unpopular? I feel like you didn't. It's kind of hard to ruin it because it's just one movie. And I feel like the new ones, like...
I personally was afraid to watch the new ones, so I don't know, but I am curious about them.
They were very, like, kind of like, Marvel writing, where it's, like, very, like, tongue-in-cheek, very, like, self-referential, kind of. Like, we're in a video game. I
remember the original one being darker, but we'll see if that's true.
Yeah, no, the original one scared children.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we are going to get this started. I saw it for the first time in middle school and some kids cried. Damien said I probably watched this weekly for years as a kid.
Good. Hell yeah.
I don't know, the new ones were, like, fine. I'm like... I've seen so many movies, though, that it's just, like... My definitions for what a good and not good movie are, like, completely broken at this point.
Well, do you think from watching so many movies you have higher standards for movies or lower standards because you've also seen so many bad ones?
I think I have like really unusual stuff. Like
Okay.
there's movies where it's like, this isn't a good movie, but I had fun watching it, you know?
Yeah.
And then there's some where it's like, this is a good movie, I'm never going to watch it again. It really just depends, kind of like, I don't know. It's weird. Let's watch Jumanji. Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Hope y'all are ready. 3, 2, 1, go. I have to scooch it forward just a little bit.
Wait, I think our sound is off.
You're so right, it was.
Thank you. Ooh, green fire.
Jacob said Jumanji was often used in clips to advertise Australian cable TV.
Oh. 1869.
Oh yeah, sorry, Fat Fury. It's pinned in the it's pinned above. I pinned it in the chat.
A pack of wolves, that is something to worry about.
Let's... How much do you want?
That's good for now. I'm gonna get more. Thank you. This feels Are You Afraid of the Dark coded, if anyone remembers that.
If you want to back the chair up a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I'm giving more space. Okay, you can back up a bit more now. Here, I'll put this right here. Yeah, this was like, what? This was peak Robin Williams. This was after, this was after Mrs. Doubtfire. I think. Pretty sure.
I really liked Mrs. Doubtfire too.
Having had to research it for a video, I fell in love with it. Like,
Oh, that's nice.
it's just, I went so deep into like the way it was made. I was just like, oh, man, it is like hard to see that number. I'm blocking the light a little bit.
What was the point of having that really high metal thing on your bike?
I guess it was kind of like a seat back.
Oh, like you could lean back?
Yeah.
Oh. Do tricks? I haven't seen Mork and Mindy, but I really want to see it, Christopher, because I love alien shows. But I can't find it. This kid looks just like the kid from the 1800s, but I also am bad with faces, so maybe I'm confused.
Oh, the volume on the movie?
Yeah, is it? Can I turn it up a little bit?
Yeah, it's on this computer.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Jordan. I don't think that's always true with bullies.
Oh no, and then that's right. He messes up the machine.
Uh-oh, where's my shoe? Do you think he only made the one shoe, or do you think he did make a pair of shoes?
Wait, I want to look this up. When exactly did I watch this before?
Christopher, yeah, I did watch Third Rock from the Sun. That was fun. I liked that show.
I watched this. Where's...
I stuck a shoe in the machine.
I watched this December 2021, so I guess not the pandemic. But, like, not long after, I guess.
Oh. That was a quick beating. Nebula said, teenage me had a crush on Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He was a nice looking guy. Oh, I didn't know that either, falling away from the norm. Thank you. Oh, big ramp. And I agree, Indy J. He should have owned up to it.
Okay, chat. Here is the New York pizza shot. Please admire this New York pizza from a local New York
establishment
pizzeria. Look at that. Look at the,
that's a good pizza.
Look at that pizza. Look at that.
And in Jumanji, that's a scary box. You would think someone would be guarding this construction site.
Do you want any spices? Oh,
Ooh.
any spices?
If you're gonna get them, I'll take some.
Yeah. Okay. Stay.
There is something so exciting though about finding an old box. I always wanted to do a time capsule, and then I never actually made one.
Because it's like
bury. Remember, it was a big thing to like bury one in the backyard.
Whatever.
Oops.
I feel like it's like if it was a school event, like that was the big time that they did it was for school stuff.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's just like doing it just on your own is kind of like, huh?
Ooh. These construction dudes are like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, am I allowed to curse on this stream?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Fuel Shy, I was thinking the same thing. That whole thing could have collapsed on him, and that would have been bad. The movie would have been over. Oh, I love a windy staircase.
What did the chat say about that pizza?
They have amazing
The
things
pizza
to say
just
about
told me it was walking here. Chat, where do you get pizza where you live? I used to live in the suburbs of Texas, and you had to get fast food pizza. That was your only option.
I love how intricate the pieces are in this game, in Jumanji. They look so cool. Yeah, I agree, Walt. The set design is really good. didn't get beat up again, Alan. Come on.
Oh, come on, Alan.
I like that green, too. That's nice.
Yeah, they did make a real board game replica of this.
I don't know if I would enjoy the board game version. I think the thrill for me is the animals coming to life.
Original Wheat says, I make my own pizza, but Jordan says, Pizza King. What part of the world are you in, Jordan? I've never heard of Pizza King. Do you want all of these? I'll just put it all over.
Oh, sure.
I can just put it all over the pizza.
Yeah, you can put it all over. He's proud of him, so he's going to send him to this...
A cliffside school for boys.
Even Skylar,
Even
that loser.
Skylar. His parents named him Skylar.
I actually kind of wanted to go to boarding school when I was younger.
Harry Potter made it look cool.
It did seem kind of fun. That would be really weird if he did.
Maybe I want to play Jumanji.
That argument really went from 0 to 10.
You won't. I'm never talking to you again.
That dad does seem like he was in Titanic, so I do believe you. Thank you.
Something about his vibe just says...
I'm ready to get cast in Titanic. When you guys are ready to make it, I'll be there.
I'm gonna mute the mic for a sec while we eat. It's called Donkey Kong.
His messed up face. Like, that's a thing you just
She's
are
too
like
cool.
Quit. I'm going cold turkey.
You're getting sucked into the game, dude. See, this is what scared... This is one scene that scared a lot of kids. Like, look at that.
The graphics are pretty good.
If I saw this when I was 6 years old, I would have been terrified.
Oh, yeah. But in a fun way. I agree, Chris. Because moving the pieces, it's so easy to mess up. Yeah, Lynn's, the music is really good, too.
Who was the composer, chat?
Well, he didn't have to go to boarding school because he got stuck in the jungle.
James Horner did the music. What else was James Horner known for?
Something haunted. Liam, Shelley, she's like definitely not the same lady, but she definitely has Home Alone mom vibes.
I gave her that look. Like, what do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's the same composer as Titanic. Okay.
Mm. Oh, is this Kirsten Dunst? The little girl. Yeah, that is. I forgot. Yeah, me too, Lane. I forgot how she was famous for so long.
It's like watching E.T. and seeing, what's her name?
Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore in E.T.
Ugh, I want a library someday.
You do have a pretty big bookshelf.
I do have a bookshelf, but it could be a whole room. Hmm.
Nebulous Mind said that you're the only 80s kid who hated that movie. I mean, E.T. does kind of look like a piece of poop, so I get it.
I thought he was cute. His glowing finger.
Oh, and Zathura had Kristen Stewart.
Wow.
All these board game movies and their young Kristens. Another one?
Yes, can I have one more? Thank you. Kristen Stewart was also in this one weird prison movie that, like, no one saw, but I saw, and it was pretty good.
A weird prison movie?
Yeah, I can't remember much about it, but I remember being like, this is so odd.
Like
I'm surprised
she's
people
in
aren't
prison?
talking about it. I think so, yeah.
Kind of like Orange is the New Black.
It was, like, less, like, plot than that.
Chad, look at this slice of pizza. Look at that.
Yes, 100 bens. Having a home library is such a flex. Imagine if I was like, oh, come to my library. I have some recommendations.
Come to my library.
My library. What would you worry about, dude? Oh, wait. It's in New England, just not those types of bats. Because I grew up in Jersey and we had bats there.
Did they say where in New England this is? Like what state?
I don't think so.
Yeah, Nebula's Melancholia. I mean, I thought it was all right. I'm not really a fan of
I liked it.
Lars von Trier movies, though. That's definitely his most accessible movie. But also kind of knowing that Lars von Trier, like, is a little bit of a sex pest.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That sucks. So now he said we're in New Hampshire in this movie.
It seems like the kind of thing that would happen in New Hampshire. It's not quite Maine, you know? But they're the typical 90s therapy. Oh, you don't want to go to a shrink.
Yeah. Shrinks are bad. So adults can't hear the drumming? Is that the thing? Kirsten Dunst is a really good actress. Even as a little girl. This woman sometimes looks like she could be related to J-Lo. From certain angles.
Okay, to clarify, the Lars von Trier thing was about Bjork specifically. Bjork said that he was like really creepy and weird to her and gave details
Oh, that's a shame.
back in like 2017, and she was like, that's why I never did a movie again, because he ruined it for me.
Oh. Ooh. It is like a beautiful game. The carving.
The kids don't think it's weird that they stopped hearing the drums when they opened the game up.
I think that's how they know they got to the right game.
That's how I am though. Like that new Donkey Kong game is coming out.
He's not talking to you.
That new Donkey Kong game is coming out for the Nintendo Switch too. If that game played drum sounds until you bought it, I would buy it.
Chris said that's BB Newirth. Oh, the mom is BB Newirth? That was Frasier's wife. Did you watch Frasier?
I watched Frasier.
I loved that show.
Or Cheers. That's what it's a spin-off of, right?
Oh, yeah.
I go through phases where I like I binge watched Seinfeld a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll just get into a mood where I'm like, I want to watch a classic TV show.
That is a classic. Ooh.
Right now I'm watching Dragon Ball. I've been watching it since November.
Hell yeah.
I'm a little more than halfway done.
Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Those are big mosquitoes. Oh, sorry, she's their aunt.
Also, this
Not their mom. I don't know why I said that. I messed up.
those like CGI effects are like
They're really good.
even for today. They're
Yeah, I agree. I think
good.
it looks just as good as like movies you see in the movie theater.
This would have been like early in that technology.
She who speaks in verse also points out that Kelsey Grammer is unfortunately also a creep, which that also sucks. I think I have heard that too. It's a bummer that so many people are creeps.
We talked about
It's crazy.
Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld
also a creep.
Jerry Seinfeld went to prom.
Went
to like
45.
An 18-year-old's prom.
Yikes. Ooh. Yeah, these monkeys look cool.
Okay, the monkeys you can kind of see a little more.
The monkeys, certain frames they look bad, but certain frames they look pretty cool.
Yeah, it's the face. But I feel like that kind of gives it some charm, you know?
Yes, I agree.
The special effects were a combination of puppetry, animatronics, and what were at the time state-of-the-art CGI.
Mm. Good. The monkeys are doing something else.
Has anyone in the chat been to New Hampshire? Is this like what it's like?
That's the number that the guy needed.
She who speaks in verse, did you join late? Hello. Have you watched this movie before?
Oh. Ooh.
See,
A
that
big boy.
this would have scared me too.
Oh, yeah.
There's just a whole lion about to like eat these kids.
It looks like a real lion, but if a real lion was taxidermied.
Yeah. That looks like it was animatronics.
Mm-hmm.
And then that CGI. Animatronics. No, that's Robin Williams.
I like his hat.
Why is this lion more expressive than the ones in the Lion King live action
That's
movie?
so true.
Actually, it's about the same level. Who am I kidding? You're talking about Alejandro Jodorowsky in the chat there. He wasn't so much a pest as it was like he definitely like abused his son. He like abused his children. It's like he tried to make there's a whole documentary about it. He was the first one to try and make a movie about Dune. Like he was the first one to try to make a Dune movie, and he was like, my son is gonna play the main character, and I'm gonna like he's gonna like method act. I'm gonna like get him up at 5 a.m. every day to like go running.
No.
And he's gonna like be in top physical condition for this movie. Like the movie never even happened, and they interviewed the son as an adult, and he was just like, yeah, I know it was horrible.
That's messed up.
Like clearly traumatized, like didn't want to talk about it. Like,
That's so weird that they still have his bicycle in this room.
He's supposed to be like,
It came with the house.
he's supposed to be 36 because he said he was 10, and then he was in the game for 26 years.
I think it's a rough 36 if you're in the jungle this kind of situation. But yeah, he does look a bit older than 36.
Oh yeah, Jordan, if you're interested, there's a documentary called Jodorowsky's Dune. It's a really good documentary. But it goes into the making of like his version of Dune that he never actually got to make.
And his parents' picture is still there?
Yeah, not to keep talking about Jodorowsky, but he kind of like he made like he involved his children in his movies in like a bad way, in like a kind of like he saw them as like his possessions to free to do whatever he wanted, and his kids were like kind of traumatized by that.
Oh, are they dead? That's sad.
They went to prison because everyone thought that they
For
murdered you.
tax evasion? Or...
I love his outfit though.
Yeah, he did a really good job crafting that.
Do you want any more pizza?
I'll have one more if that's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh no! Oh, nice jump. That's a good line. What years?
1995. It's like the ending of Twin Peaks. You know, Twin Peaks ends.
When...
Kyle MacLachlan is like, "What year is this?" And then another woman screams at the camera, and all the lights go out, and that's the end of the show. What year is this?
I'm vegetarian.
There's CGI monkeys in your car.
Smart girl. Oh no!
How do you know he killed the turtle for that backpack? Maybe he found the turtle dead already.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they were friends and the turtle died of old age in his arms.
I gotta say, best shoes in New England, I feel like isn't really much of a title. Hi, Kitsune, in the chat. Okay, so I've said this before. Religion is one topic that I will never cover in a video.
Really?
I'm not gonna touch that. That is such like that is one hornet's nest I do not want to kick.
Wait, this is actually making me really sad, this part.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Thank you, Kitsune. Which one did you just watch? What videos have you been watching? I'm so curious.
Oh.
See, that's like the Jumanji sequels, the new ones, are like they get sucked into the game, and the whole movie is in the game, like the same world that he was in.
Mm.
So they find the house that he the tree house that he built when he was there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kitsune, for supporting the arts. I am very proud of that Razzie video. I'm no longer at 100% though because I haven't watched Madam Web yet.
Mm.
That won Worst Picture this year. Mr. Duck Sauce, that is so valid.
Mm. Mm. Oh no.
What demographic of people do I make watch Madam Web?
Uh-huh.
There's no demographic. I've been considering doing, I made arachnophobes watch Spider-Man.
That's so real, though. There are so many buttons in cars.
Thank you, Jordan.
Yeah, the Junior video is so funny. I watched that.
Thank you. I am pretty proud of that one. Didn't get as many views as I would have liked, but the world needed to know about the movie where Arnold Schwarzenegger gets pregnant.
Yes.
Not enough people today.
I hadn't heard of it.
Not enough people today, know that it exists. I guess not enough people back then knew it existed either. And Hollywood has not been brave enough to make a movie about a man getting pregnant ever since. Like, I will say there's a movie where Billy Crystal gets pregnant that people have been asking me to cover too. Apparently it's a lot worse than Junior. Like, it's actually a bad movie. I'm hoping my next video, the Amelia Perez video, like the reaction I recorded for that is so funny. I'm really hoping that one becomes like the Junior video where people keep returning to it, because like the recording I got of them watching Amelia Perez it's gold. Keep telling my best friend she has to watch Junior with me, or get the husband to watch it too.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great movie to watch with your friend's husband. Was it a reference to the Beverly Hillbillies?
I don't know. I was thinking that.
That's
like,
yeah, because he's from the 60s.
Oh.
The Clampetts were the family in the Beverly Hillbillies, so he's calling them hillbillies. That's the joke. Okay, that the CGI on that monkey in particular,
that was rough.
That was rough.
Oh.
Mr. Duck Sauce, I just had trans women watch it. Latina trans women, to be specific.
All his shaving issues went away.
Okay, Falling Away, Junior is not like Silence of the Lambs. You are allowed to make jokes during Junior. It doesn't... Silence of the Lambs, I feel like, is not...
Not a silly goose movie.
Not a silly goose movie like Junior is. Nothing sillier than a man getting pregnant, am I right, ladies?
Especially if the man is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, Kitsune, I'm so sorry. There's parts of Amelia Perez I enjoyed.
I agree, Chris. You just gave a scary little speech.
I enjoyed El Mal. I enjoyed parts of it, but the overall... I mean, I'll get into it in my video, but the backstory on that one is a full 12 minutes long.
I don't think that was reverse. Oh, wait, I guess maybe it was.
Is that a battery?
Oh, because they each only went once, so they could have added new players.
Dang, good thing she never left her hometown.
Yeah, and lives in the exact same house.
Oh, never mind. Kitsune, thank you for supporting the arts. I don't judge you for enjoying Amelia Perez. Parts of it are enjoyable. And watching it with other people was pretty funny because they got to make fun of it. They're really funny about that. I'll save it for my video. Don't get me started. Don't even get me started. Sarah? Have I ever been anywhere outside the US? Yeah, I've been to Italy, Canada, Mexico, several places in the Caribbean. Not a lot, but...
Oh, is this, what's her name? I'm blanking on the actress, but the famous actress.
Christopher, to answer your question, I will get to it eventually. I haven't decided who I want to have watch that movie.
Oh, he just picked her up and brought her over. I agree, Christopher. The beaver of this movie is so funny. Oh, that's a great line, too. My dad could hardly hug me rather than cut me in little pieces. I feel like they could have given her a little more explanation as to why it's important that they finish the game.
Sorry, Keaton, I'm like stalking your YouTube a little bit now because you just joined. I see you uploaded a lot of Kristen Chenoweth stuff a long time ago. Sorry, I don't mean to expose you.
Oh, wait, what happened?
Oh. Okay, hit the
It
pause
just
button.
paused.
Oops. Can you hear it?
No, I can't hear it.
Okay. Hold on.
Ooh.
Can you pass me the...
This?
Oh, hello. Nope, that's not what I wanted to happen.
Whoa.
Okay, so I think the AirPods just ran out of battery. So we're going to watch it really quiet until they can charge for a little bit. And then I'll try to like keep it. I'll only turn it on when
We
we're
can
like,
read the subtitles, so it's okay that it's quiet. Oh, this vine creature looks cool.
we just gotta let them charge for like a little bit. Actually, let me make sure this is plugged in. Just hit the button so it comes on.
I press this when I want to talk?
Yeah. Because then there's the audio.
Kitsune, we're drinking some cheap wine, and it's pretty good.
Oh, I haven't checked the fundraiser in a minute. Oh, I didn't even notice there was another $5.
Oh,
so I can bring a big old 10.
10? She's like, it was hard for me too when you were stuck in the game jungle.
How can I make this about me? I doubt if, yeah, I don't know any MAGA people. Sorry. I live in New York City.
Yeah.
I mean, you do occasionally see like a Make America Great Again hat or shirt, but it's almost always somewhere near a Trump tower and somewhere that's like only for tourists.
I like never really see real ones. I see a lot of those fake out ones where when you get close it's like actually says something different.
I know you're asexual, but are you single?
Ooh,
I mean,
what a question.
Yeah, do I look like I have time to date?
There's a lot of movies to watch.
Yeah, I gotta watch, I have to watch and investigate every Danny DeVito movie. I don't have time for dating.
Danny DeVito's your lover.
I'm watching every Danny DeVito movie for a video right now. I still have like 20 left to watch, so it's still gonna be a while, but I'm getting there. I'm chipping away at it.
I remember this part really confused me growing up because I was like, I didn't think that people just lived in the game until this scene. And it confused me as to, like, whether this guy is, like, a real person who's coming after him, or if he's just, like, some sort of... I don't know.
Yeah, I know I could watch movies with a partner, but, like, you don't want to... I have a lot of movies that are just, like... that I watch where I'm like, this is not even fun to watch. I have to watch this because I have to. And you don't want to watch those with someone else, because then it's like... you gotta bring them down too, and it's like... I'll get around to it one day, but I'm a little busy right now.
Oh, people are saying it's the same actor as Alan's dad. I totally didn't catch that. When he comes back on screen, I'm gonna look extra hard at his face.
I'm loving all the hearts people are leaving.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that you can do that. Someone's just like spamming hearts. Spam something else. Spam the 100. Look at that. You can spam 100. Have I considered making photographers watch 1 hour photo?
That's funny.
That would be funny. Once I get like more established on YouTube, I want to do not, you know, I've covered obscure movies before, but the stuff that really gets a lot of views is the not obscure movies, so I gotta prioritize, because whatever I choose to make a video on, like, I have to devote weeks to whatever that is, so it's kind of a gamble.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so sorry, we do have the audio on. I'll mute it for a sec. We had our AirPods in and then they ran out of batteries, so I'm waiting for them to charge a little bit and then...
Sorry. We can make it a little lower.
Yeah. Sandwich, I forgot about that. He goes by David. But yeah. Hate it when that happens.
Me too. These effects look so cool. Okay.
Anything that doesn't have, like, the monkeys don't look good because of the face. They hadn't figured out face animations. But animals?
Yeah.
They already figured out how to make animals at this point. Sandwich, I love that you know that. Yeah, I have like I have other people who do some editing for me. I edit part of the video, but they also like help me. I used to edit the whole thing myself, and it took too much time to do it all myself. Okay, let me see if I can get the AirPods to work.
I love how this guy knows that they stopped making them in 1903. Dang. Unfortunately.
Should we watch Postal?
I didn't know that movie.
It's like a really bad Uwe Boll, like,
Oh.
it was like really raunchy, really like notoriously bad movie from like the 2005 or something.
Hell yeah. So basically the whole point of the game Jumanji is just to play it as fast as possible to get rid of all the shit that the game causes every round.
Basically, yeah.
That's pretty wild.
Chad, if you're able to donate, by the way, I would love to write another number on the board behind me. It can even be just $1. I still have to write out another number.
And that'd be fun.
Yeah. Christopher, one idea that people, in that same vein that people have been suggesting, is I made wrestling fans watch John Cena's first movie. But, again, these are all, like, I gotta really, you know, it's a gamble. Any video idea is a gamble. So I have to be, like, careful. At least for now. Once I have more of, like, a team and stuff, then maybe I can make other stuff.
He can't be both? That's weird.
Lost.
Why is she acting like he's abandoning her? That's crazy. Oh no.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah. When I cheat and I get really hairy.
One of my favorite quotes from the Sia video that you did was when she has the dog necklace, and you're like, "This is my dog necklace. It's my dead dog." People have been asked. So there was a really bad autism movie made by Zachary Levi that came out a couple months ago called The Unbreakable Boy. And some people are asking me to do a video on that. So
that'd be fun. I haven't seen it yet, but I saw the trailer.
I heard it's really bad.
It looked very corny. Oh wait, that's the guy from before.
Yeah, the shoe factory guy.
He really hasn't aged. But I guess...
He's got a little gray in his mustache. Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad that he is making amends. Oh. Why is she saying that you just saw 3 monkeys have it on a motorcycle? Like, it's surprising when so many other things are happening.
Personally, I prefer 12 monkeys.
Me too. On top of each other.
In a movie. With Bruce Willis. I think. Who was in 12 Monkeys?
I think you're right. I think Bruce Willis.
Okay, I'm glad you knew what movie I was talking about. So I say 12 Monkeys and people are like, what are you talking about? No, it was a movie in the 90s. Yeah, Bruce Willis and Brad Pitt. That's another one I've been watching since the pandemic. If that ever goes free on YouTube, I'll watch that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually seen it, but I've heard it referenced so much. I would like to see it.
I watched it twice during the pandemic. It's freaky in like a really good way. It's a great sci-fi movie. Really great time travel movie.
I like his march, his evil guy march. Nebulous Mind, yeah, that makes sense that she still... She might not be sure what's real.
Did you see the French original? Yeah, I watched the French original in film class, and then I watched 12 Monkeys, the movie, during quarantine twice, because I showed it to my family, and I haven't seen it since then. I never watched the show.
Sir saw a lot.
Kitsune in the chat, you're reminding me it's a great time for me to plug my Patreon in the corner over there. It's a QR code for my Patreon. I have a Discord chat for patrons. So if you want to talk to me and listen to me, I'll post like updates on my videos a lot in Discord. So if you want to join my Discord, I'm actually semi-active in there.
Hell yeah. Oh no, I dropped the fidget spinner. Oh.
Okay, I recently posted a screenshot of me in a coffee shop working on the Amelia Perez video. Spoilers for the video. There is a joke where I edit poppers into Amelia Perez's hands. It took me a whole 5 minutes to do this. There we go. Look at her.
No, don't make him stay there. That wasn't nice of him. There's animals running around.
Actually, you can at me on my Discord. Unless you start spamming, then I will block you. But no one's done that to me yet. So far so good.
Yeah, they're not prioritizing safety in this drive.
I think that was a reference because I remember reading on Wikipedia that Robin Williams was Episcopalian.
Oh.
was raised Episcopalian Christian.
Oh, it's the monkeys. Nebula's mind safety third. That's a good line.
Yeah, we're all a little autistic here. That's part of the zhuzh of the channel. I've never been diagnosed, but it's only a matter of time, honestly.
Abe, yeah, this movie is really good. I'm like pleasantly surprised that I haven't seen anything that I'm like, oh no.
Besides the monkey CGI, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, I still see bad CGI today. The one thing that's a bit off about this plot point is he got a call that's like a woman and 2 children are being held hostage by this crazy dude in the khaki. But then they cut back to them and there was still a lot of other people in the store. And it didn't seem like he had announced the hostage situation or anyone knew that he was trying to get them specifically.
Yeah. Sorry, not to keep harping on my Patreon, but I really want to push that.
Subscribe to our Patreon.
My Discord server is popping. Look, we got chats for food. Please load. We got chats for food. We got chats for movies, video games, TV shows. I should really do a chat for pets. We got stuff. We talk about things. We have discussions about media.
Hell yeah.
I've not always wanted to have my own Discord server, but now that I have one, I'm like, oh, I kind of get it. Like, it's fun. It's like a big group chat. Sandwich, to answer your question, you can self-promote as long as it's not spamming.
Yeah. Oh, I like the lone rhino who is by himself at the end. How did the monkey get in there?
I hate that monkey face. I hate it.
Did he? I don't remember that.
He looks like you know the Who's in Whoville in
Yes.
the Grinch movie. He looks like the things in the Grinch movie.
A Harry Who.
Can you imagine this kid would have had to show up like super early to set like every day of filming to put all that prosthetic on? That would have taken like 3 hours.
I agree, Benz. The rhino is so relatable. Sandwich says Teen Wolf. It's kind of like pre-Teen Wolf. Do you have to go to the bathroom?
Where was he keeping that thing?
It was really stuck up his butt.
He's got to do like the guys in Dragon Ball Z. You got to like wrap it around his waist like a belt.
Sorry.
Dang, I was like 4 seasons.
Yeah, I'm a multi-sneezer. Once I start, I can't stop.
Me too. I normally will just do 2 sneezes though.
Nice.
Is it fun having fans? Of course it's fun. It's really unexpected. Like, don't even get me started. It's like, it's really weird, so I don't really think about it. Parasocial relationships, if I really think about them, freak me out, so I don't think about them. Yeah. And then, like, I'll be in a Taco Bell, and someone will walk up to me and be like, you have a YouTube, don't you? And I'll be like, I need to leave.
Oh, no.
Don't you hate it when you're on the radio, when you're on the phone with your friend, and she's a bunch of monkeys?
And it's a monkey, not your friend. Oh, no. He doesn't even know what to explain all on the way. Dang, the vine crushing this car, that looks pretty sick.
Yeah, that does look pretty sick.
He also seemed pretty scared of the jungle, too.
Yeah.
I agree, Vegetable Girl. That guy is having a bad day. Imagine in a small town, all you have to normally worry about is helping people cross the street, and then you have this day. Oh, no.
I don't think this kid was in the Grinch movie, but I think that he really should have been, because he was already used to the nose.
Oh, thanks for donating, Kitsune7.
Ooh. Thank you. Now I can write another number. I will, if you donate in Super Chat, I will put it toward the GoFundMe. So.
Very nice of you.
And now it says 11.
Yay.
I think everyone should donate $1, and then I can write a bunch of numbers. Oh, wait, I just checked. Lindley donated 10, and Jordan donated 14. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the bottom screen. Thank you, Lindley and Jordan. Now I can write a much bigger number.
Oh my god, a big alligator. Or maybe a crocodile.
35. Sorry, I just checked.
I agree. Well, this set is so sick. Like, yeah, I'm impressed. Oh, I love a good swing on a chandelier. That's exciting.
Like Sia.
Yeah. I wanna
swing from the chandelier.
From the chandelier. You're right, Abe, it is a crocodile. I just noticed its snout is significantly more narrow, so that typically is crocodile, and crocodiles are bigger. But I wasn't sure at first. falling away from the norm called them American murder logs. That's funny.
American murder logs.
Of alligators.
That's so
I
true.
do love alligators. Feels shy. Yeah, so much came out of the game that it's pretty much like they're in the game. Wait, how did he get uncuffed from the car? Did he uncuff him?
I forget. How did he get uncuffed? Chat. See, this is why I like having the chat, because I can tell you. It's like, it's better than AI. Way better.
That also looked sick, the way they just got pushed back by all the water.
Yeah, the special effects in this, like, you know a movie, the special effects are good when they,
you
like...
also know they made them swim.
Yeah, like, this is aged so well. I'm gonna put something down. I forgot. I actually scheduled another comedian for tonight and had forgotten until today. But then she messaged me like, hey, I think we might have forgotten. And I was like, yeah, sorry. And she was like, it's fine. I couldn't do today anyway.
Oh, I love when that kind of stuff just works out.
Yeah. It was going to be V, who was in the Asexuals video. But she's cool. I'm going to have her in June instead. I'm also starting to work out ways to, like... It's harder for movies, but for video game streams, it's way easier to have more than one person. So I'm starting to do video game streams, like, on the regular, so...
That's fun. Oh. That difference I haven't heard of. Fringe?
Damien said if there's one thing I didn't like about the reboot movies is that I thought going into the game thing was lame. Yeah, I get that. Because it was like, it should have been that the animals came out of the game.
And it's more fun to see stuff in the game interact with stuff in our world than it is to just see people just in that world.
But some people could argue that, like, it, you know, it doubled the lore of Jumanji by showing you, like, the world that Alan was living in. But then it's kind of like part of the mystery, I guess, is gone. Because now we know what it looks like.
Yeah. And also, it wasn't a very dark movie, so it's, like, then less interesting than maybe what you were thinking.
Yeah. I mean, I still think it's fun, but it's like any kind of legacy sequel. Oh, thank you, She's Receivers. $10. I will give that. So, I often give these donations, like, when I help transfer money, I give it directly to, like, the organizer, because that way you don't have to, like, GoFundMe charges a small fee. So...
Oh, quicksand.
The special engrossed me up until I was Ugh.
Christopher B. It might have been improvised. Robin Williams was known for improvising a lot. This movie feels a lot tighter, though, than a lot of his other movies, so I feel like he probably isn't improvising as much, but I don't know.
Yeah, this seems very, like, succinct.
Guys, throw the... No...
I hate it when that happens.
Me too.
I hate it when that happens. He doesn't really do any He doesn't really do any improv because this movie wasn't written for him. It was originally going to be Tom Hanks.
Oh, that would have been weird.
It would have made sense though. Like,
yeah,
I could totally see Tom Hanks.
It would also be fun with Tom Hanks for sure, but it's just such a different vibe.
Tom Hanks chose to do Apollo 13 instead. So, so there's an alternate universe where Robin Williams was in Apollo 13 and Tom Hanks was in Jumanji.
Wow.
Think about it.
And I think if that happened, Robin Williams would have had Chet Hanks. It just would have somehow butterfly affected.
Somehow that would have happened. Bruce Willis was also offered the role, but turned it down to do Die Hard 3.
It's hard for me to picture Bruce Willis in this, but
Maybe
that could work too.
Other actors considered included Dan Aykroyd, Michael Keaton, Chevy Chase, Sean Penn, Kevin Costner, Richard Dreyfuss, Michael Douglas, Rupert Everett, Harrison Ford, Sean Connery, Bill Paxton, Bryan Cranston, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Alec Baldwin. So
Arnold Schwarzenegger would have been so funny in this movie.
Yeah. I feel like they kind of just like... I feel like they just sent out offers to every major, like, male actor in Hollywood and were like, hey...
I'm a monkey now.
Okay, wait. The Wikipedia page literally says... Whoa. The Wikipedia page literally says... The director had reservations over casting Robin Williams because of his reputation for improv, fearing that he would not adhere to the script. However, Williams understood that it was a very tightly structured story, and so he did not do any improv while filming.
Nice.
No, wait, that's not true. The only scenes that he filmed improv with were...
These spiders look sick.
He filmed some improv scenes with Bonnie Hunt, the
blonde lady?
Yeah. But mostly he didn't do any improv at all.
Like, the spiders don't look real, but they do look cool. I like how he's trying to blow it away. I agree, it does look less horrifying than cats.
Oh, it was based off a book. Oh, duh! No, it was based off a picture book.
Oh,
I've seen this book before.
I think I've
This
seen.
is
that
one of
book
those
too.
books that would be like in the library at school.
Yeah, I think I had that book.
But it was a picture book.
Yeah. No, yeah. Wow.
Oh, and Zathura was also the same author. Okay, so it all makes sense. That was the same author.
And he wrote that before? Or after?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they... falling away from the norm. They do look like Spirit Halloween. I mean, yeah, props, but the kind that would still scare me. I do get scared in that store sometimes, especially around the masks. Oh my god, what's it gonna land on?
The Jumanji TV show had 40 episodes.
Wow, that's a lot more than I would have expected. Because I don't remember the TV show.
It was like a cartoon. What does it look like?
Yeah, this does feel like a theme park ride. I remember going on the Jaws theme park ride, and it really, really scared me. I actually did close my eyes most of the time.
My favorite,
but I feel like they had similar effects.
My favorite theme park ride at Universal was the Mummy ride. Because it had the fire effects, and I thought that was cool. Okay, I pulled up the animated show.
That was cool. Wait, it's almost done though. We have to see the end.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'll pull it up at the end.
Yeah, fuzzy numbers. It did look like Rugrats from the little bit that I saw. Oh my gosh, I love all them flying.
Whoa. It's like a Sharknado.
Yeah.
But with like zebras and elephants.
A jungle-nado. How sick is this that all your problems just get swept up and blown away?
You don't have to deal with them again until 2017.
Yeah.
When the game comes back to life.
I like his little head coming out of the game. They get to live again?
They got turned into children?
But now those kids don't exist anymore. Now we're in a whole alternate timeline where those kids might never exist.
The butterfly effect doesn't exist in this world.
No.
Now he gets to go to boarding school.
Yay, but he's okay with it because he's like, at least I'm not in the jungle. Okay, now I see how he's that guy. It's just like, for me, with the mustache and the different hair color really threw me off.
It was all a dream? No, it wasn't a dream.
No, yeah, it's not a dream. It's just that everything got sucked back into the game.
Wait, and now Robin Williams knows what happens in the future.
Or
he knows what he's gonna look like when he's an adult. He knows, like, I guess he didn't really stay in the 90s much to learn.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't really learn much about the culture while he was there. Yes. You tell him. You come clean.
Maybe it's like Dragon Ball Z time rules where it's like now they've created two different timelines that are just like separate from each other.
Yeah, like that still happened, but it didn't.
Have you ever seen North starring Elijah Wood? Yes, I have. I watched it a few years ago. It's funny bad. I like the scene where they show a village of where they put old people on an iceberg and send them off to go drown. I thought that was bizarre. Follow me on Letterboxd if you want to know what movies I watch.
Yeah, Letterboxd.
It's all on there with funny reviews sometimes.
Wow. Throw him in a river with a brick tied to its feet. Like a old-timey gangster.
She's gonna have to go through puberty again.
Yeah. That was a weird way to say it.
An adult woman with how she goes back to school in the 60s after being an adult and going through 2,000 hours of therapy. Like the fact they keep their memories is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that sounds rough.
I mean, it sounds awesome. Like imagine if you just like
I don't think I'd want to be a kid again. It would be fun to like be a college kid again, I guess. Not this young.
True. Gotta listen to your parents again and stuff.
Gotta, like, do geometry. Yes, they did get Narnia'd.
Oh, this was okay. So now it's the 90s again, but they grew up normal.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like Captain America.
Uh-huh.
This happened in the Marvels, in the Avengers.
I don't remember that.
Captain America got sent back to the 40s to like live out his life. And then he shows up again at the end, and he's an old man. He's like, "Yeah, I did it."
This is so interesting. So in this universe, their parents don't die. She's like, don't be weird about this. Yes, Christopher, now it is a Christmas movie.
Yeah, I think this is like a 2 different timelines.
But I feel like the kids might kind of remember them, sort of.
And they're going to know exactly what gifts they want.
Oh, that's how they died.
Yeah.
Vestibule Girl, I feel like it's like they remember, like how sometimes people do vaguely remember past lives. Like I don't think that is real, but in movies and stuff. That looks just like the Home Alone house. He put it in a local river and it ended up across an ocean.
See, that was setting up a sequel that they didn't end up doing.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Joe Johnston. Johnston. Oh, yeah. Okay, so here we go. Here's, I pulled up the Jumanji animated series, and it looks like... It looks like
That does look like fun.
See, it looks like Rugrats.
It does, yeah. A mixture between Rugrats and what's that one with the teenage girl and the girl who can talk to animals?
Wild Thornberrys.
Yeah, it looks like that too.
They did a crossover, remember?
Oh, did they?
Rugrats Go Wild. It was the Wild Thornberrys Rugrats crossover movie.
I don't remember that. That's funny.
Now, this is the part where I read people's reviews on Letterboxd.
Oh.
Everyone leave funny reviews so I can, oh my gosh. Come on. So should we watch Zathura next time? Just to like keep it going?
That could be fun. It looks cool.
It was Josh Hutcherson.
Huh.
Yeah, the trailer for Zathura freaked me out because it's like their house is floating in space. Oh my gosh, it's going so slow. Jumanji reviews. I gotta read the Jumanji reviews. Okay, those of you in the chat who had not seen Jumanji before, give me your thought. Give me your Jumanji. Doesn't work for that. Give me your
Jumanji view.
Yeah, sure. Let's see. Okay, we already got some. I have to like click on the account to see if they follow me, and if they do. Oh wait, I'm not even logged in here.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna take a guess at who's with me. Because some people just like also watch the movie today, and like we're not part of our group.
Right. Anyone can watch a movie at any time.
An account called Did They Brush Their Teeth said, this movie still rips and makes the new movies look stupid, but CGI is bad. Kudelia says, fucking traumatized Libras, am I right?
How do we know they were Libras?
They were zebras.
Oh, zebras.
Libras. I don't think so. I'd also be terrified. Snowy Yoshi said, I'd also be terrified if I heard Donkey Kong stomping around in the attic.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like Donkey Kong.
Somebody throwing barrels.
Ren said, wild how Alan and Sarah basically got Narnia'd being stuck as kids again. Especially Sarah, 'cause she already, like, went through all of that. Like, she wasn't stuck in a game.
And she was a psychic. That was a cool job. And she didn't have that anymore.
Angry Poppy says... This movie and Back to the Future are similar in the sense that the movie wants you to think this is a happy ending until you think about it for even a second and realize that most of the cast experience ego death never existing in the way you remember it. And yes, the ending disturbed me as a kid. That's so fair. Mm-hmm. I was disturbed by, what was I disturbed by? I mean, I was kind of disturbed by Bridge to Terabithia.
I haven't seen that one.
The little girl, the girl in that movie just straight up dies. She just, like, drowns. And it's like, oh.
I was so scared of Jaws. I was even afraid of swimming in swimming pools, which makes no sense because obviously there would be sharks in a swimming pool. But for some reason, the logic just wouldn't.
I got scared of sharks from watching Finding Nemo.
Oh, that makes sense too.
I, like, refused to watch Jaws until I was an adult.
Jaws is good though. I like Dr. Boo's review. Toxic masculinity was destroyed by Robin Williams and the Monkees.
True. Dr. Boo.
And a hug.
Nick says, happy to say I am finally not scared of this movie at 26.
Congratulations.
Congrats, Nick. I think I'm going to say top 10 reasons not to visit New Hampshire. Top 10 reasons to avoid New Hampshire. Because what else is in New Hampshire? Or maybe just this kind of thing happens all the time in New Hampshire. Squid says Monopoly Little Shop of Horrors edition. Original Wheat says, I can't believe this movie ripped off a Gumball episode 18 years later. What a bunch of hacks. Gumball. I still need to binge watch The Amazing World of Gumball. It's a cartoon. It's really funny. I've only ever seen like some random episodes of it.
Yeah, but I'll have to look that up.
It's one of those like bizarro cartoons. It's just like, it was on Cartoon Network, but it was clearly like also made for adults. Oh. It's just like so crazy. Jordan says, Mama, there's a CGI monkey behind you.
Yeah, the aunt is the only person that doesn't get like a nice happy ending. She's not at the Christmas party. Do you think she's out living her best life because she doesn't have to?
She never had to take care of those stupid kids.
Yeah. Do you think she's out partying, or do you think she's dead? Damian Brown, I think that you don't have to be funny on Letterboxd. Maybe that's a hot take, but I think it's fun if you are, but if you're not and you're just saying an honest thing, that's super helpful and good to know too.
Wait, who said that?
Damian Brown said the pressure to be funny in Letterboxd makes me nervous to have a rating.
You can also just write normal reviews. I just am funny because I save my...
You can't stop being funny.
I save my real reviews for videos.
Mm-hmm.
Nebula said, I was really hoping the lion would eat the mean 60s dad, but I still managed to enjoy the movie despite that not happening.
Uh-huh. Phantom, yeah, I think she might have died instead of the parents.
Should I say that kind of thing happens all the time in New Hampshire?
Mm-hmm.
I just think of the joke in Broad City where Have you watched Broad City?
Yes, but not all of it.
There's like an episode where like Alana gets freaked out and like runs like into her next door neighbor's apartment, and they like point a gun at her, and they're like, "What are you doing in here?" And she's like, "No, I'm your neighbor. I just got scared." And, like, prove you're our neighbor. And she's like, they cut up there was a cut up body that they found in the dumpster behind our building, and the guy was like, "That happens all the time in Gowanus."
Damien, YouTube algorithm says I should watch Space Jam next. I would be interested in rewatching that at some point. I loved that movie as a kid. I tried to rewatch it not that long ago and couldn't get through it. It's like very slow in the beginning, which you would not think about a movie about aliens that kidnap a basketball player and make him like win a game against aliens so that he doesn't get enslaved. You would think that'd be a pretty snappy movie.
Should I put in parentheses, I've never been there?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Ryan, that Robin Williams has one of the most solid filmographies ever. He's a classic kind of guy.
Oh my gosh, I had something that I wanted to like. There was something that I was going to talk about before we even like started the.
Oh.
Oh no! Wait, I was on FaceTime with my family early. Ugh. You know when you like remember something you were going to say in a conversation to someone, like way after.
Me, like every time I have a conversation, I'm like, wait, that could have been different.
My parents. Okay, I was on FaceTime with my family earlier. This is actually like. Sometimes our family FaceTime calls, we like to FaceTime each other, like me and my brothers and my parents will FaceTime each other like once a week, usually on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
And today my mom was telling me about how she was driving my grandpa around. And he had to pee and there was nowhere for them to stop, so he ended up like, I guess, peeing in a bottle.
Wow.
And then it spilled a little bit in the back of the car. It was like a whole thing. But I was going to tell a story. There was a news story recently about, it was a teacher, like a middle school, I don't know what kind of teacher he was, a middle school teacher who got arrested for peeing in a can, like, during class.
Oh,
like,
wow.
Under his
Did he
desk.
crouch at least? Okay, so they at least didn't see it.
But according to the news article, it was, like, kids, like, they were just, like, studying quietly and they heard, like, Did he forget? You
can hear that.
He was like peeing in a metal can, and he was.
Did he not get a free period?
Did he? There's many questions that I guess they're gonna investigate.
Yeah.
I don't. That was, but I was gonna bring that up in my conversation earlier, and I forgot. That same FaceTime, actually, I saw my mom freak out. I'd never seen my mom freak out like this before. My mom's always usually very kind of calm and collected, but during the call, she was like on the back porch of like my grandpa's condo, and she was like on the call. She was like, there's something weird like under the chair, and she like stood up and moved the chair, and then like immediately started like screaming, and like she saw a bug.
Oh.
It wasn't a bug. There was like a bird's nest and like two baby birds like, that were like under the chair, and she was like, I don't know what to do. She was like freaking out.
What did she do?
Like on the phone with my whole family, and this was toward the end of the call. So my dad was like, I'll just call you separately. Like, I'll tell you what to do. But it was so, I'd never seen my mom like, because anytime my mom would like see like a bug or like something that got inside the house, I was never home for it.
Yeah.
But the way that my dad and my brothers reacted told me like, oh, this is just how she is when there's like if a mouse gets in the house or whatever. I'd never seen that before. It was really funny. Let's see if there's any more reviews. Abe said, one of those films that screams classic 90s family adventure cinema, an imaginative story, great characters, jaw-dropping practical sets, and visually cool if not a little dated special effects. You can also never go wrong with Robin Williams with another iconic performance of his, a must-watch for anyone who loves board games and thrilling out-of-pocket fantasy comedies.
I agree.
You know what, Abe? I gotta give you credit. You actually do write reviews. I don't write reviews. I just write little I just write little things.
quips. But you do write what you truly think of as far as the stars.
No Elaborate said, forgot how piercing the screams in this movie are, kept missing big CGI moments while searching for the remote to adjust the volume up and down. That's so real. We were watching on AirPods, so...
Yeah, we had the volume on pretty low, so it was okay for us. But
also
I
only
do
heard
hate
it in like one ear.
How, I do hate when sound is too variable.
Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, let's check the donations again. And then I'm going to clean up, and while I clean up, you just entertain the chat for like a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so if you would select to donate, we are at $45 for the night.
That's nice.
It's always nice to give money to people in need. I am going to clean up the pizza and stuff.
Thank you.
You, I guess, just keep talking to the chat.
Okay.
Say words and stuff.
Hey, guys.
See who's still here. Ask questions. I should say,
Okay.
What's your Instagram?
Oh, my Instagram is at Passive Abrasive. Yeah. I think I have fun on there.
She's also a comedian.
I'm also a comedian.
Most of my, if you don't know, most of my video guests are comedians, which is why they're so funny. Not always. They're not all comedians, but a lot of them are comedians. Mm-hmm. And you are a comedian.
I am a comedian.
Talk about being a comedian in New York.
Cool. Hi, Walt. Saying I'm here. Abe mentioned doing Final Destination later. That would be a fun one to do, too.
Ooh.
That movie scared me so much when I was younger.
When I was a kid, I was too scared to watch it. But maybe as an adult, I could handle it.
I think you could handle it. Because the original one, at least, I was on a horror movie kick recently, and I went to rewatch it and was like, wow, this is so much less scary than I remember. I remember it being so scary. But it's still a cool concept. Death follows you. And it has to kill you in a weird way. Not just like, oh, you have a disease.
No, they gotta like blow up the bridge.
Yeah, they gotta like make an elaborate mousetrap for you. Yay, we got $2 additional. Now, I will be updating this board. 47. Yeah. Do any of you guys do comedy too? Or other artistic pursuits? Well, I do think even just watching movies is an artistic pursuit in a way. Yeah. Fuel Shy's talking on a meme where Cher from Clueless is looking back after running the stop sign, and it said the truck driver in Final Destination after losing the logs. That's such a good double reference. Love it. I do love Clueless. Evasive, have you watched Clueless on this stream?
No.
Well, maybe someday, if it's free somewhere.
No, we have not watched Clueless. It goes free a lot.
Oh.
Cool. I've seen it twice.
Mm-hmm. You have a strange look on your face. You don't like it.
It's what's her name? Stacey Dash.
Mm-hmm. She is a Republican now.
Did become kind of nuts.
Yeah. R.I.P.
I don't know. I feel like I would always confuse Clueless and Mean Girls, but I think Mean Girls is a much better movie, in my opinion.
I don't know. I think they're very different.
But they kind of fell in the same kind of like, oh, it's 3 high school girls who are like,
yeah,
you know, mean.
Nebulous Mind, you said you're not a comedian, but you do many artsy things. What kind of artsy things do you do? And 300 D Benz, you said a lot of people laugh at me, but I'm not a comedian. A lot of people laugh at me when I don't intend for them to laugh at me, so I feel you. But sometimes when I am intending, so that's good. Nebulous Mind, Jawbreaker, yeah, that's a good movie too. That's fun. Yes. We do put the movie on in another tab just because of copyright strike. We can't actually stream the movie here, unfortunately. So what we
start watching public domain things.
Yeah, so what we've been doing is we're just picking movies that are available for free on YouTube or Tubi or other free situations, and then like starting them at the same time. So sorry if that was confusing, but it's what the old YouTube overlords make us do.
That is true.
Yeah. We should watch Coast Thief Learns a Lesson. Oh, Coat Thief Learns a Lesson. That was a good one that I made recently. If you're interested.
We can put that up on. We can just watch that.
Can we stream a
YouTube video?
Yeah, is that possible? I don't know how.
I'll show you.
It's fun though. Yeah, I do have to go soon though, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm just gonna clean up and then.
Okay.
But while we do that.
Oh, Nebulous, you're a photographer? That's cool. Yeah, we'll stream my short that I just created recently.
Oh my gosh, why is it so big?
Yeah, it looks crazy.
Stop. Oh my gosh, where is it?
She is cleaning up, but
I'm here.
But she is here. I don't know if you could hear her talking off screen.
Oh my gosh, the screen looks crazy right now.
The screen does look crazy.
This is not what I wanted to happen. There we go. That's what I wanted to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It still
yeah,
looks crazy.
Damien, I'll do director's commentary when it comes on.
It's just on your, what is your YouTube? It's just your name, right?
Yeah, youtube.com/Laura Merley Comedy.
Wait. Laura Merley Comedy.
Mm-hmm.
It's big. Yeah, there you are.
Yeah. There I am. Yeah, that's my special.
I gotta go back because I only linked your Instagram, I think, but I forgot that you also, like, I guess because I saw you hadn't uploaded in a while, but
yeah.
If you're going again.
Oh, if you go on the top, it's on the top.
You made a lot of sketches during quarantine.
I did, yeah. Quarantine, I was like, let's pump them out. But
reading my diary from 2010.
Yeah.
Wait, can the chat see this?
I don't know.
Yeah, they can see this. It's
oh,
fine.
okay.
We just can't see them.
Yeah. I'll show them coats, though, because that's more recent.
Yeah. I just, like, Instagram dog. You have a lot on here.
I do have a lot on
Ye
here.
Old Sex Shop.
Yeah.
Your first video was Star Wars PTA meeting, stop motion.
That took me forever to do.
I love that your first video was Lego Star Wars video.
Yeah. I got knockoff Legos, though, because they were cheaper and they smelled really weird.
I love that that's what you remembered the most.
Yeah, they had just, like, a bizarre smell to them.
Netflix Flora's Lava parody.
Yeah, where I was jumping around on furniture. Have you seen that show, Flora's Lava?
I've heard of it.
It's fun.
Should I take one of these videos and just, like, next time I get you in a video, I want to find one of these to, like, use without context somewhere. That would be funniest. I think it was pulling, like, the raw sound out of the computer.
Sorry, guys.
Listen, I don't know how to stream. I'm not a professional.
Really don't know. Yeah, I look at an OBS and I'm like, scary. So many things.
I don't know how that happened. Wait, I think I do know how that happened. It was definitely like, oh no, but it says, look, the screen capture was muted.
Oh, so all the stock footage Damien, I got from this site called artlist.io. They have a lot of good stock footage and they have stock sounds too.
Okay, I'm going to play that back later and find out how loud that actually was and apologize.
I'm sorry.
I'm so confused though, like, because it's showing that it's muted, but I guess they just lied to me. Because I'm going to have to figure that out if I'm going to stream stuff again.
Yeah, totally.
All right, well, you know what? Next time we'll do better.
Yes. Always learning. A learning experience.
Where's the fidget spinner? I'm going to play it out with the fidget spinner.
I dropped it and I was struggling to find it. Where can I put this? Okay, here we go. Oh, I see it. Okay, sorry, it's like really back here.
I will figure out why it did that later.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay. Would I consider asking ReactBot to guest on one of my streams? Does ReactBot live in New York? I don't know where ReactBot lives. Oh yeah, so next week, my guest is going to be Bailey, who was in the Myra Breckenridge video last year. I made trans women watch Myra Breckenridge, another understated classic of mine. And I think we're watching Limitless.
Oh.
Which I've actually never seen before. And that's the judge. Thank you to everyone who donated. We got 47.
Yeah.
$47 for
I added
that
a
was
little
like a
bit.
41.
It is a 7, yeah.
$47 for people in need tonight. Thank you very much, everyone who donated. And I will see you. And I will see you next week or this Thursday. I am streaming Ace Attorney again with Max. This is part 2 of our stream. We're gonna keep going until we finish the game. And that is the tea. Thank you for Jumanji night. Go watch the other Jumanjis if you want or don't. And yeah, don't forget to donate if you're able to. People really need it.
You guys have a great night too.
Wait.
Oop.
I'm going to end the stream with a nice long
Hell yeah.
spin.